I read this book. That was the first time I actually got some really like life lessons about, menstruation, women's cycles, how men and women operate, the hormonal systems,
me also say,
all this other stuff.
Like, to learn about your own penis.
Yeah.
Like, mostly when you go to junior high school sex ed class, you learn that yes, there's the bladder and the testicles and semen and prostate, and there's all you learn is plumbing.
Right.
Just plumbing. You don't learn anything about actual function and pleasure. Like, most guys don't know about their hot spots on their genitalia. They don't know that they can actually use a vibrator like women use a vibrator and make themselves come with a vibrator like women come with a vibrator. Most guys don't know that. That's like, what? You can do that? Yeah, you can use a vibrator and you can make yourself come. It's not that hard. You just got to know where the spot is.
Right.
So anyway, it's like, there's a map in the book there. Like, guys have never had their brother tell them, oh yeah, there's this spot. You need to know about the spot. It'll add a lot of pleasure for the rest of your life to know about that spot.
Right.
And we've got a comment here from Heather. She says, and foreskin is natural. Right. So,
yeah.
So we can get on our soapbox for a moment. You think maybe it's our show? What the hell not? Right.
Yeah. We don't believe in circumcision.
Yeah. So there's circumcised and then there's intact. A lot of people call it uncircumcised, but guys, I really want to say that there's intact and then there's circumcised, and the difference between the two is something like 20,000 nerve endings that get lost.
Yeah, we tell people don't do it. Don't do it to your boys. Don't do it to your male children.
Yeah.
Somebody said they learned about plumbing in shop class. That must be the problem.
Yeah. Totally,
who taught you?
right?
Come on, spill. Who is your shop class teacher? I want to give him a hello. Hell yes. Thank you.
No,
maybe not.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Yeah. So yes, Heather says, don't do it. Don't cut. Yes.
No, don't cut.
If you have young children, it really is genital mutilation. In fact, I was in a salon online with the director and writer of Circumcised, which is a movie that was put out recently on Amazon, and we're going to have him. Yeah, we're going to have him on the show talking about this. Yeah, it's really important. It's a really important work. Circumcision or Circumcised in the USA. It's really important. He gives a lot of statistics. Oh man.
Another way we're controlled.
Well, yeah.
Just to speak about circumcision for a moment, a lot of women may not understand the impact of circumcision on their sex life with a man.
Mm-hmm.
Intuitively, they might not understand that intuitively, but there's a little demonstration that can communicate it really quickly. If you take your finger and then you take your other finger and you stick it on top of the knuckle and wiggle you can do it, Laurie, Mike. Take the skin over your knuckle and wiggle it back and forth. See how it slides over the bone there?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, great. Now turn your finger like this, fingertip to fingertip, and try to move back and forth. It doesn't slide very much.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
It's mostly friction.
Yeah.
Of your two fingertips rubbing over each other. It's mostly friction.
Well, even
this is like
knuckle.
Skin slides over the knuckle.
Right.
Internal lubrication. Here, just friction. So, like, in terms of intercourse, penis and vagina, or penis and anus intercourse, like, if you have foreskin, the skin is sliding over the shaft of the penis, lubricating it. There's less friction of the penis sliding against the skin of the vagina.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Right. So a lot of women can experience sex with a circumcised man is having a lot of friction. Friction, right? And maybe you need a lot of lube to deal with it or stuff like that. But whereas an uncircumcised, or as you say, intact penis has this natural sliding skin on the outside that flows and is built-in lubricant. It doesn't even require wetness. So
beautiful. Thank you for that. Thank you for that.
It can make sex more pleasurable and intimate because it feels better. It isn't rubbing you the wrong way, you could say.
Right. I love that. They rub me the wrong way.
Just saying, there's a little bit more like relaxing into pleasure.
Yes.
Because it's more joyous. It's less rubby.
Yeah, Careza says, how do I say that? Careza?
Yeah.
Uncircumcised men are gorgeous in their natural state. I would use the word intact, but that we get the point. And there's nothing wrong or dirty about it. That's right. And can you dispel this commonly used myth that the reason for circumcision is hygienic?
I don't know that it's actually correct that the reason for it is hygienic. I think it's a religious thing, right? That got co-opted by Christianity and then into the mainstream medical establishment in North America.
Yeah,
the body inside the foreskin on the head of the glands of the penis is mucosa tissue. That's the type of cell it is. It's a mucosa cell, and that naturally exfoliates itself. So there's schmegma, which is this little dead skin that comes off. So it's nice to wash it, right? And wash it away. So with modern hygiene, with the fact that we have plumbing and soap and showers, in most people's houses because we're in the developed world. No, I'm saying like if you're in a pueblo or a tribe that just has shit trenches, latrines, that's a different thing. Like if you're dealing with that level of bacteria around you. But in modern society where we have flushed plumbing, it's not an issue anymore. People can take baths, so it's medically unnecessary anymore.
Well, I'm going to be sarcastic here. I'm going to be sarcastic here and just ask the question, how did we survive as a species? Like if this is so damn necessary, to mutilate a young boy's penis, it makes no sense because of the danger of, non-hygienic penises or whatever.
Right. It's a justification that no longer serves or makes sense. It may have made sense at some point, exactly what you're describing, but it's
medically false.
It's false.
Right.
It's false.
So if you're gonna have a young boy, child,
or grandchild,
I highly encourage you. Yeah, don't do it.
And don't let them
I would encourage people, I would encourage people to let the boy make up his own mind when he comes of age.
Yep.
Right.
To not make that decision for him.
That's right.
That is easy for a lot of people to swallow.
Yeah.
It's like, my grandfather made that decision for himself at 13. He's decided for himself that he wanted to get a circumcision at age 13 for whatever his reasons were, but it was his decision.
That's right.
And to me, my body, my decision.
Right on.
So,
yeah.
Any parents who are on the fence about it, let your child make the decision for himself. Imagine if it was for your daughter. Flip the script a bit.
Exactly.
Circumcise your daughter. Most people cringe when you say circumcise a girl. They cringe. They go, "Oh my God, never." Well, then why are you considering doing it to a boy?
Exactly.
That's right.
Thank you.
Thank you
for that.
Thank
Beautiful.
you so much for that. Yeah.